Oh no, not again. Oh, not again, boys, not again! Welcome back. Enjoy your little dates? Cut the bullshit, Libitina. Why are you here? Well, I was right. Wasn't I? The freak cuts herself, and yet you still give her false hope. Aren't you noble? What? What do you mean by false hope? Don't tell me you actually think this will work out. You and Yuri would fall apart without me even being here. Is that a challenge? Oh, come on, Mark. You really are dense, aren't you? Mark my words. You will do something. Something you think is right. And it will send your little relationship crashing in flames. I can feel my fist tighten towards Libitina, seething with anger. I almost said rage, but that's not what it said. I've had enough of you. Tisk, tisk, Mark. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. For you, this is just a dream, but for Yuri... I could suddenly hear Yuri screaming from far away. Ooh, there's actually noise there. It is so much worse. What have you done to her? Oh, no, that's not what it said. If you've done anything to her... Or it's so much more is what she said as well. Oh, her knight in shining armor. You'll just have to go and look... You'll just have to go and look for yourself. Love you, Mark. What the hell? She loves me? Help! Shit! I'm coming, Yuri, hold on! Like, my vision is still in the dream, like, come on, get out! I begin running through the trees. The trees? Oh, that's in my dream. Oh, okay, I thought it was from downstairs. Yuri! I can hear the silent sounds of sobbing nearby. Yuri? I pass through a blockade of leaves. Yuri is crying at the base of the tree. This is a tree we read at. Yuri, are you okay? Stay away from me! Yuri, it's me. I said, stay. Whoa, okay. I bolt up right out of the bed. What the hell was that about? I hear my back door open. Looking out my balcony window, I see Yuri in the backyard. She appears to be sighing as she looks up at the night sky. I want to talk to her, but in the dream... No, I won't let Libitina control me. I begin feeling my way down the stairs in complete darkness. Reaching the landing... Reaching the landing? Okay. I feel for the door and open it. A cold wind bites into me as I walk outside. Yuri continues to look at the moon, completely unfazed by the cold. I assume you had a dream too? More like a nightmare. What happened in yours? Should I tell her? I can't lie to Yuri. It started off with Libitina's usual mind games, and she threatened to hurt you. I ran off to try and save you, and I hurt you. Hurt me? All I remember is that you told me to go away. I must be mistaken then. Yuri looks up at the twinkling night sky once again. Like, why does she keep doing this to us? Why does she torment us of all people? Just when I thought I'd find my happiness. I remember back to Libitina's last line. She said she loved me. She must be jealous. Jealous of what? This bond we share. She doesn't know it, but she's given us a connection we never would have had without her. But Mark, what if you forget about me, or I lose you to someone better? In my eyes, Yuri, there is no one better. Oh, that's pretty smooth. Which is why I've decided to do this. What, is that kiss? Why, do what exactly? Yuri, will you be my girlfriend? Your what? My girlfriend. The one person I could never forget. The only person I want to be with. Will you be that person for me? This can't be happening. We're just friends. I'll admit I did consider just staying friends. But I didn't want that. Besides, it would piss off Libitina to no end. I say that last line with a ghost of a smile. I still don't understand. Why now? Why me? Hey, look at me. Yuri raises her violet eyes to meet mine. I take Yuri's hands in my own. You asked me once if I believed in fate. I didn't give you an answer then. What are you saying, Mark? You made me believe, Yuri. You gave me a reason to believe. A reason to hope that fate had something for me. I believe you are that something, Yuri. But what if it doesn't go well? What if I lose you? In times like these, it's good to have a little faith. Fate finds a way. But at the end of the day, it's your choice. So what do you say? Yuri spends a long time thinking. The look on her face tells me everything. An emotional battle is being fought in her head, but she's decided. I don't understand. I've imagined this moment a million times in my head. It never ends well. So why am I feeling this? My heart is racing. Feeling what? Yuri takes a second before responding. Happy? My heart begins pounding even faster. Of course I'll be your girlfriend, Mark. I have no words. This moment seems so surreal. I simply run up to Yuri and hold her close. I can feel tears streaming down my face. Don't worry, Yuri. You'll never have to let go. And I'll never want to. The smile on my face must be enormous, but I don't care. The love of my life is in my arms. Nothing else matters. Except for that. Mark, let's continue this inside, shall we? Grabbing Yuri's hand, we quickly open the door and run inside. Yuri begins drying her hair off. Begins drying her hair on her clothes. I notice her bag on the kitchen counter. She has a notebook open and pencils laying around. Seems she wrote something before going outside. Oh, shattered glass. That's appropriate because that's the name of this chapter. I grasp my glass sculpture tight, feeling its cold, smooth edges. I'll need it for the journey ahead, the journey through this enveloping darkness. I raised the crystal sculpture. Whoa, what the fuck? I had my eyes created some sort of weird, like, what's that called? Like visual illusion or whatever, where you think you see something, but it's always just out of the corner of your eye or whatever. Like, when I look at it, it's very weird. There's like a black bar here. Well, the background of the paper is white, but like when I look here, the background of the paper is black. And then when I look at it, then it shifts up, like, and it's never in my vision. It's always in the corner of my eye. I don't know what that is officially called, but it's very weird. Anyway, I raise the crystal sculpture above my head, watching as light seeps out, keeping the darkness at bay. With it, I can see the path ahead. Born of silver starlight that reflects the glow off of my glass trophy. I lower the sculpture again. Thousands of tiny cracks appear throughout once smooth glass. I need to be careful. The glass can only hold for so long. Once again, I plunge into the inky blackness, following the path fate had set before me. Let me hear it again. The sound that drove me here. But the darkness makes no sound, and I am left alone once again. I shine the light again, but this time it's not for me. The golden glow penetrates the shadows. Can the others see it? A series of voices escalate at the piercing light. One, lost and searching for help. Another, darker, wishing the light away. Suddenly the glass shatters, the light slowly fading. Tiny shards of glass reflect the last remaining light, allowing me to see. I begin picking up each and every shard, receiving each time a tiny cut. I see a figure in the darkness, helping me pick up the shards. Is he trying to help me, or does he want to steal my only light? I want to trust him, but who can I trust in this world of shattered glass? Did she write this about me? Yuri stands next to me. She seems nervous. I see you found my poems. Did you write this, Yuri? It's beautiful. I appreciate you thinking so. I find it helpful to write after my nightmares. It helps me understand that what I'm feeling at this point in time. At that point in time. I squeeze Yuri's hand gently. You don't have to worry about her anymore, Yuri. Extra doubts, but okay. Hey, if it would make you feel better, I could write a poem after my next nightmare. It would be interesting to see it from another perspective. Thank you, Mark, for everything. It's my pleasure, Yuri. However, it's fairly late. We should get to bed. Very well. Good night, Mark. Yuri begins to lay down on the couch again. Not tonight. Come with me. Oh, what for, Mark? Being my girlfriend comes with certain privileges. For instance, I begin climbing the stairs before turning to face Yuri. You get to share my bed with me. As I lead Yuri up to the bedroom, I can see her face redden with embarrassment. She's probably never been in a boy's room before. I gestured to the bed. Pick a side. Are you sure, Mike? This seems a bit sudden. I met you in a dream only last week. Suddenly starting to have shared nightmares with you, and this is what you find sudden? I suppose you have a point. I'll take the right side. Yuri quickly jumps onto bed. Into the bed's farthest side. Her previous anxiety gone. I slowly laid down into the space she saved for me. Without thinking, I wrapped my arms around her, holding her close. Mark, Yuri suddenly starts sobbing again as tears fall onto my hands. Yuri, what's wrong? I can hear her clear her throat, trying to speak between sobs. Mark, for the first time in 18 years, I don't feel alone anymore. I hold her tightly, resting my head behind hers. I promise you, Yuri, you won't ever feel lonely again. Yuri stops sobbing as her breathing slows and becomes more even. She's asleep. I gently kiss the top of her head. Good night, Yuri. I slowly open my eyes. For once I didn't wake up to the dreadful noise of my alarm clock. I see that it's due to go off in a few minutes. I look over at Yuri, sleeping perfectly still. I snooze the alarm. Yuri deserves a more peaceful wake-up call. Don't get used to this alarm. Yuri stirs awake, slowly stretching her arms as she yawns. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, beautiful. Yuri's face reddens at the compliment. At least she's smiling this time. So, did Libitina bother you again? Yuri looks depressingly down at the floor. No, but she's never missed a day before. She may be plotting something. I lightly nudge Yuri's shoulder. Hey, I told you not to worry about her anymore. I know, but I can't help thinking. Hey, I said stop worrying about it. If you want something to worry about, we have to get to school soon. I suppose you're right. Is there somewhere I can get changed? The bathroom should be fine. Your clothes should be in the dryer. Yuri hurries off to the bathroom. Today should be a good day. The alarm snooze ends. Yeah! Karate chop that thing in half! I'm halfway through making breakfast when Yuri returns. And where have you been, miss? I decided to have a wash first. Your shower is the perfect temperature. I realize I haven't had a shower this morning. I should be fine. Well, while you were relaxing, I made us breakfast. I passed her a plate filled with eggs, toast and bacon. She seems awestruck by the amount of food available. Mark, this looks amazing. Do you cook like this all the time? Only for really special people. Now eat. You got your bag? Yes. Got your books? Yes, Mom, they're all here. As your girlfriend, it's my job to make sure you're fully prepared. And as your boyfriend, it's my job to remind you that Sayori is waiting for us. You're right, we shouldn't keep her waiting. As we walk outside, Sayori tries to act surprised. Oh, Sayori. You do deserve a hug after this, because that was amazing what you did. You're not just the best wing woman ever. That's an understatement with all the effort that you put into all of this. What? Yuri? What are you doing here? She doesn't do it well. Well, Mark and I, we were reading together and lost track of time. House is a long walk, so I let her stay the night. Oh, that sounds nice. Did you two end up kiss? We really need to be going now. School's starting soon. Sayori scrunches her face up, seemingly trying to remember something. Ah, I forgot. I have an early class today. Sayori runs off down the road towards school before suddenly stopping and looking back. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for, slowpokes? Let's go. Sayori starts bouncing on each foot, waiting for us to catch up. I look over at Yuri, who appears to be trying to hide a giggle. She's in a good mood today. Looking at Yuri's smile, I see her violent hair... Violent? I read violent. Violet, rather. Hair shimmering off the morning sun. She's not the only one. Are you listening? We're gonna be late. We should probably get going. I watched Yuri walk off after Sayori, quietly humming to herself. How did I get so lucky? Yuri turns back to face me, her smile glowing as bright as the sun. Hurry up, lovebirds! Dang it, Sayori, I sigh. I'm coming! We arrive at the school on time, with Sayori gulping in air to regain her breath. What? Gulping in air to regain her breath, okay, yeah. Suddenly she inhales deeply. Okay, gotta go now! Okay, well... Okay, I gotta go now, guys, but you two are so cute, it's breaking my heart. Okay, gotta go. Thanks, bye. So, okay, gotta go now, but you guys are so cute, breaking my heart. Okay, gotta go now, thanks, bye! Yuri then runs off, leaving Yuri and I in shock. Well, I should probably get to class too. Alright. But I'll see you at the club, right? I look forward to it. Have a good day, Mark. You too, Yuri. She walks off, down the corridor and out of sight. This day's barely started and has already been one of my best days of my life. I pinch myself to make sure I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Hope you all studied for today's test. Definitely not dreaming. As the clock shows 2 minutes before the end of school, students prepare to leave. I never said you could pack up. The bell doesn't dismiss you. I dismiss you. That's coming next. I'm calling it right now. Sir, there's 2 minutes of class left. 2 minutes of learning time. Oh, okay, close. You could probably hear the class groaning from the other side of the school. The sound masks the noise of my phone as I receive a message. Okay, meet me after the club is over. Don't tell anyone. May I ask what this is all about? She doesn't respond. Did I do something wrong? Well, you did run away from her after she confessed her love and tried to kiss you. Oh, right. Shit. Mark, give me your phone, please. He's interrupted by the sound of the school bell. It's a no for me! Bye! See you next week, or see you tomorrow, Mr. Teacher. I don't know your name. Before we can say another word, I run out of the classroom. Time for the club. Time for Yuri. Natsuki and Sayori seem to be chatting, but stop as I walk in. What happened with you and Yuri? Tell me! Tell me! Wait, what? Look, nothing happened. We just had a good time, was all. But she slept over. If you had a good time, does that mean... Uh-oh. Did you and Yuri cuddle? That's not what I was expecting. Even if they did, he'd never admit it. Why do you two care so much anyway? Because we set you up with Yuri. We are just as invested in this relationship as you are. Besides, you two are really cute together. I can feel my cheeks reddening as I struggle to say anything. Thankfully, a third voice intervenes. I suggest you all stop talking about it. Yuri will be here soon. I completely miss Monika sitting at a teacher's desk, seemingly reading through a textbook. Yes! Thank you, Monika. She simply grunts in reply and goes back to reading. What's up with her? Well, I think we all know what's up with her. Before I can ponder on the question, Yuri walks in, shooting me a large smile. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Oh, afternoon, Yuri. I can practically feel the two girls watching us. Would you care to read with me, Yuri? I'd be delighted to, Mark. Yuri begins pulling a book out from her bag. Are they still watching us? I think I know the answer, but I look anyway. Sure enough, as soon as I look over, the two girls quickly look away, trying to act natural. They sure are. Yuri breathes a heavy sigh. Natsuki wouldn't stop asking me about it in English. I think you mean the class English and not like suddenly she's not speaking Japanese anymore, she's talking English now all of a sudden. I just wish we could get a private moment to ourselves. I know, but it's exciting for them. Besides, you're welcome to stay over again tonight. We'd have more than enough privacy then. Yui seems to think before sighing again. I'm sorry, Mark, I can't tonight. I have too much housework to do. Well then, how about you stay over for the weekends? When we don't have to get up for school. I'd like that, Mark, so long as you're cooking again. Though I'm sorry, I can't make it tonight. Oh, it's okay. Monika wanted to see me after class anyway, so it probably would have been awkward. Oh, did she say what she wanted? No, she didn't. I suddenly realized that Yuri has no idea about what happened between Monika and I. Though I might have an idea. What would that be? She deserves to know. Well, before I asked you out, I had a few encounters with Monika. What do you mean encounters? You know, those times where I walked her home or went looking for her around the school? Yuri nods. Well, during those times she confessed her feelings for me. And more than once she tried to kiss me. Yuri breathes a depressed sigh. What did you do? Walks away. You were and still are my main priority. Yuri suddenly seems to grow very annoyed. Of course she would try to steal you from me. Tried to steal the one person that has made me happy in 18 years. I grab hold of Yuri's hands. Yuri, calm down. She had no idea about us. It's not her fault. Yuri closes her eyes and starts breathing rapidly. Slowly, her breathing evens out. You're right, of course. There's no way she could have known. But if she wants to talk to you about this, then she might try something. Yuri, don't start turning on your friends. First off, we don't know what she wants to talk about. Second, Monika wouldn't do something like that. And finally, do you really think I'd leave you for Monika? Give me more credit than that. You're right, Mark. I should have more faith in you at all. In you all. Yeah, more faith in you all. Though I can't help but feeling like something bad is going to happen. I grip her hand tighter. It won't, trust me. But anyway, we should probably get started on reading soon. Indeed, I've been waiting for this all day. I stare at the excited look on Yuri's face. All traces of her worry long gone. As have I. Ooh, I've never seen this this one before. From the club in like evening light or whatever. I flip the page over to Yuri again. Resting my eyes for a moment, I notice the club room is mostly empty. Sayori and Natsuki are long gone. Seeing me looking around, Monika walks over. You should be leaving. I need to close up the classroom. Yuri looks up from the book, glancing at Monika. I see a brief flash of anger across her face, which disappears almost as suddenly as it appeared. Fair enough, it's getting late. Farewell, Mark. See you tomorrow, Yuri. She walks off out of the classroom, completely ignoring Monika. She clearly has some angry feelings towards her. We'll need to talk about that. Finished daydreaming? Monika's harsh words snapped me out of my trance. Sure. Now what has gotten you all riled up? Oh, like you can't tell. I have my suspicions, but I'd like to hear what you have to say for yourself. Monika sighs deeply, losing her angry attitude. I'm gonna sound like a horrible person for saying this, but I hate seeing you and Yuri be so happy together. Got to admit, that does make her sound like a horrible person, but I doubt that's all she has to say. Just answer me this, Mark. Do you love her? I mean, really love her? Oh, she's so sad. I take a second to think, but I already know the answer. With all my heart. Monika places her hand across her face and lets out a long, depressed breath. Damn it, Mark. Damn it all. I guess this is it for me then. I'll leave you two alone. I don't want to ruin everything you have. Even for my own sake. Goodbye, Mark. Yuri. Monika picks up her bag and begins walking to the door. She's trying to hide the tears on her face. Despite myself, I can't help feeling sorry for Monika. I know how depressed I would be without Yuri. I've got to say something. Monika, wait! Monika stops dead in her tracks, not daring to show me her tear-stained face. I won't lie, I don't love you. But there's something I think I should tell you. What is it, Mark? Monika's voice breaks as she screams, trying to hide the sound of her sobs. I'm sorry. Monika turns to me, a shock written on her face. You're what? I'm sorry, I know how painful it is to see someone you love with another person. I'm sorry I had to be the one to break your heart. But most of all, I'm sorry that you have to keep pushing on alone. That takes a lot of strength, and no, I couldn't do it. I'm incredibly lucky that I have Yuri to help me through it all. But one day you'll find someone who loves you just as much as you love them. Mark, Monika suddenly rushes into me, wrapping her arms around my back and burying her head in my chest. Every fiber of my being wants me to push her away, To tell her I'm with Yuri now. Yeah, well, just because you have a girlfriend doesn't mean you can't hug your friends. But I resist. Monika needs this. Her sobs start getting louder. Damn it, Mark. I really thought you were the one. Monika! The one to help me through everything. The one to end this crippling loneliness. I start patting her head. You'll find them one day, Monika, I promise you. But if you don't mind, there's one more thing I'd like to ask you. Monika pulls away from me. What is it, Mark? Please don't let Yuri and I stop you from leading the club. The others really love this place, and I wouldn't be anywhere near as good as... I wouldn't be anywhere near as good without you. It wouldn't be anywhere near as good without you at the helm. Monika forces a thin smile. I promise, Mark, I won't let you down. He slowly turns towards the door again. Hey, Monika, are you gonna be okay? I'll be fine, I just have a lot of thinking to do. Well, good luck. Thanks. She quickly walks out of the room, closing the door behind her. I let out a long sigh. My life just keeps getting weirder. I begin the walk home. Hopefully, Yuri's doing okay. By the time I make it home, night has fallen. I could make some dinner, but I'm far too tired. I drop onto the mattress, exhausted. A message from Yuri. So how was the talk with Monika? Odd, to say the least. I have to tell you about it tomorrow, but right now I'm going to bed. Very well then, good night, Mark. Also remember to write a poem if Libertino visits. I'm excited to see what you have to write. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot about that. I will. Though don't expect anything great. See you tomorrow, Yuri. See you then. I place the phone down and position myself comfortably on the bed. Alright, that'll be it for this episode. Yeah, oh my... Oh, I'm so sorry, Monika. But yeah, I don't love you here in this route. I'm in love with Yuri. I'm sorry. But yeah, I feel so sorry for her. That was extremely heartbreaking when she just like completely broke and then said, "Damn it, I really thought you were the one." I was like, oh. But yeah, Monika's a lot more involved in this one than Natsuki was in Sayori's route. And also I didn't have to make another choice yet, so I'm curious to see where the choice is going to be to go to the good ending or bad ending here. Anyway, hope you Romans enjoyed the video. Click the like button if you did, subscribe to join the Roman army, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, Romans. Valete.